I found out about You Are Not Alone Murals through Jason Naylor, who's an amazing painter who's painted with them a lot before. The mental health element of You Are Not Alone Murals was like a huge draw for me, and that's why when I found out about it through Jason, it was a particularly interesting project to follow up with. Mental health has been huge for me. I've been in therapy for like 4 years now, and it's like completely changed my life. I feel like a completely different person. I perform drag now, and like performing and performance art is like a huge part of my life. Yeah, whereas before I went to therapy, I wanted to and I never did it because I had horrible stage fright and just so many mental blocks towards being able to do it. I also started training as a therapist. I did the first year, and then I decided that I wanted to be the crazy one for a bit longer. Yeah, I decided it wasn't the right time for me because I'm still young and beautiful, so I need to go and do drag, and I'll be a therapist when I'm old and beautiful. And that's what like the message of this piece also is. It's about addressing things like perfectionism, things like the way in which the world makes us feel like we have to be and think a certain way in order to be acceptable, and which can lead to a lot of difficulties like it did for me. It's about how we view ourselves and how we view like we should be versus what we are, but it's also about art and like someone who looks at a finished good painting because it looks how we expect a good painting to be, but to me this is finished. And so it's a subjective idea of like what is good or bad, what is right or wrong, and it's like that's what I want to play with. So even the idea that you don't know whether I've done it or someone else has done it is in itself interesting. Like text is the thing that I'm worst at, and it's funny because a lot of people say that they find faces the hardest thing, whereas I find faces like quite easy, but I find text really hard. It's a funny thing with portraiture that I still like sometimes find challenging to navigate the relationship between the painting and the individual. The images were based on specific people photos. This one is based on FKA Twigs, and then this one is based on a photo of a model. And in my mind, I was like, oh, they won't be recognizable, but then people did recognize them. Yeah. Because I do portraits, like sometimes the portrait really is about a specific person and their story and their life, and other times it's more an image of a face, and who that person is isn't actually so much of the concept. And that's what I was wanting to do with this piece. But I still base them on real people because for the type of like realist painting that I do, it's just really helpful to have like a realist reference. And it's a collaborative process. It feels like a conversation on the street between different people, and sometimes that conversation isn't going to be pretty and you might not like what the other person says, but it's happening and it's alive and it's real. So I'm David Puck artist, and you are not alone.